another edition of It's Still Real to Me. Everything Zaslow Show 2.0, of course, is presented by Anidjar and Levine Accident Attorneys, 800-747-FREE, 800-747-3733. If you're involved in any kind of an accident, first you call 911, then you call my guys at Anidjar and Levine Accident Attorneys. They'll treat you like family the same way they've treated me like family since the day Zaslow Show 2.0 was birthed. Anidjar and Levine Accident Attorneys, 800-747-FREE, 800-747-3733. My man Steven already getting at the start. What's up, Steven? There you go. Glad to have you with us here as we are live on a Saturday morning, bright and early. My man Joey is over here as well. Hello, Joey. Good morning. How are you?
I'm great, man. This is like one of those, it's a treat because this is one of those Saturdays where we get, or at least for me, get to feel like what it's like to wake up on the West Coast for like a football Sunday. Because as soon as we get done with this show, UFC 294 starts.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, the prelims start at 10 o'clock. They are overseas. Main card at 2 p.m. It's all day college football and UFC for me after this.
Yeah, today's a really good sports day, so it's a good opportunity as well for me to tell everybody between the college football, you got NFL tomorrow. We got Major League Baseball tonight. Yeah, the doubleheader Major League Baseball yesterday. A Texas showdown in the postseason for Major League Baseball. And Bet Online is your number one source for all your baseball wagering info. All the up-to-the-minute stats, news, scores, matchup breakdowns. For the football, you can get all the latest game odds, spreads, totals. It's right at your fingertips with Bet Online's real-time updates on stats, news, and odds, and everything you need to stay up to speed on each of the league championship series all the way through the World Series. Head to the Bet Online website today or use your mobile device to get in on the action. Don't forget to use promo code BELIEVE. That's BLEAV. Believe, and you're going to get your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet Online, where the game starts. So we're going to recap the week in the world of pro wrestling. We'll get you set up on all the hottest stories coming up this week as well. Crown Jewel is starting to take shape. We got a lot to get to here. And of course, love having aboard one of our newest sponsors, and that's Matthew H. Maschler, Signature Real Estate Finder. Huge pro wrestling fan, one of the founders of BRCW, Boca Raton Championship Wrestling. But if you're looking for your dream home in any of beautiful South Florida, Matthew H. Maschler, Signature Real Estate Finder. He is your trusted real estate broker. We're talking over a decade of experience. Matthew specializes in luxury homes. He is a certified luxury home marketing specialist. If you're looking for your dream home, this should be an exciting experience. You should have fun with it. You know, you want to take out all the stress. And that's why you go to your trusted real estate broker, Matthew H. Maschler, Signature Real Estate Finder. And hey, if you're in the business, you want to take your real estate career to the next level, you could join the Signature team. The Signature Real Estate companies are South Florida's industry leaders, ranked number one in Boca, one of the tops in all of Florida. So offices all throughout Florida. We're talking Boca, Del Rey, Parkland, Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach, Orlando. If you want to get in the business, Matthew H. Maschler, 561-208-3334. If you're buying your dream home, Matthew H. Maschler, 561-208-3334. Or you just looking to sell your property, realestatefinder.com. Matthew H. Maschler, your pathway to exceptional real estate experiences. Joey, we got a lot to get to here this morning. Thanks to everybody who's hanging out with us on a Saturday morning. This will help get the weekend started. We'll take questions. It's a good way. You know, I think is this the third time that we've gone live? Like we're starting to, you know, I'm experimenting a little bit here with Zaslow Show 2.0. And I think doing It's Still Real to Me, where I have a partner, is a good way to experiment with doing the live streams. I think this is the third time that we've gone live. So folks, like if you're going to send in questions or comments or whatever, we like the interaction. And what else do I need to tell them, Joey? They got to like, you got to rate, you got to comment, and, you know, make sure you're subscribed on the YouTube channel, because maybe you got this notification on Twitter, right?
Yeah, exactly. If you're watching on the Zaslow Show 2.0 Twitter or the Facebook, That's great. We appreciate it. But jump on over to YouTube. It's a lot easier for us to see the comments, first of all. Secondly, we need those likes and subscribes on the YouTube to get us into the algorithm. Let's grow this thing so we can do more live stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So, all right. So we got some fun stuff to get to today. First, I want to say, though, Royal Rumble tickets went on sale this week. And Royal Rumble is January 27th. It's a Saturday night, end of January. St. Petersburg, Tropicana Field, home of the Tampa Bay Rays. And, the pre-sale went on sale Wednesday. And, the way this goes now, I don't know if you know, I'm a ticket ninja, all right? I get all the passcodes. I get all the pre-sales. I never get locked out of any kind of, concert or whatever, event is going on. I'm ticket ninja. I laugh at pre-sale codes. I get them all right? And it's funny the way it works, because if the way the concert event industry goes now, if you're not in on the pre-sale, like, there's no such thing as a general on sale anymore. The pre-sale is the on sale. If you don't have the pre-sale, you're completely fucked. So pre-sale began on Wednesday. This show, and the regular on sale was yesterday. I don't know if you've checked. It is almost sold out, Royal Rumble. Almost completely sold out, Tropicana Field. Like, the only tickets that are left are the super expensive tickets on the floor, which are like $1,000 to $2,000 a piece. Tremendous. It looks like tremendous ticket reaction over the first few days of Royal Rumble. Did you consider buying tickets? Because we're going to try and get credentialed, right? That's our plan.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, when you have a big time professional wrestling podcast like It's Still Real to Me, it makes sense that they would probably reach out to us and say, please, It's Still Real to Me, Zaslow, can you bring your partner? Can you bring them up? Can we do something here? Because we need you guys for the little bit of the bump. I didn't even think to look, but I'm not shocked that the tickets went that fast. You have specifically talked about how Central Florida is an incredible wrestling area. So it's not shocking to me at all that Royal Rumble. Yep. And look, Rumble's the number 2 event. In some people's eyes, Rumble's the number 1 event. Mania is maybe the most important event, but Rumble's the funnest event for a lot of people. And Roman's been gone. We got to figure out what's going to happen with Roman. I think a lot of people are anticipating that this year's Rumble is going to be huge. So that's not shocking to me.
So I've been to 2 Royal Rumbles, but neither. Have you ever been to Royal Rumble?
No.
I've been to 2 Royal Rumbles. I went in 1991. Hulk Hogan won. And that was the one. That was the famous. It was the Gulf War. And that was where Macho Man cost Ultimate Warrior the title. And Sergeant Slaughter won the championship. That which was amazing, because you have to remember the times back in 1991. I'm 10 years old, but back in 1991, this was for the entirety of WWE at that point, the WrestleMania era. There was no such thing really as a heel champion. Like, Macho Man won the title at WrestleMania 4, and he became heel during the feud with the Mega Powers, but there was no such thing as a heel winning the championship. So Slaughter won that championship, and it was like a fucking shock. All right. So I was at that one in 1991, and I also went in 2016, the only Royal Rumble where the championship was defended. Ric Flair won the title because the title was vacant, and the Royal Rumble was for the title in 1992. But Roman Reigns in 2016 had to defend the title in the Royal Rumble. He was the number 1 entrant, and he ended up losing to Triple H, which set up their WrestleMania match at WrestleMania 32. So I've been to 2 Royal Rumbles. I bought tickets on Wednesday. So I'm going with my son. I'm taking my son, Jordan. Yesterday was his birthday. So as a birthday gift, I got tickets, me and Jordan. I got in on Wednesday at the pre-sale. It was a little bit of a mess, the pre-sale, as you would imagine, but I managed to get through. I've never been to Tropicana Field. I know it's supposed to be a dump, but I got the key with these huge stadium shows like WrestleMania, now like Royal Rumble, you got to find the value. All right. You got to find the tickets. You got to find the section where there's good value. And I think I got pretty good value. We got club seats. We're like 5th row club. And the setup is great because you would expect the ring would normally be, you would think the ring would be like shallow center field, right? So if you're sitting behind home plate, wherever you are, it's like really far. The ring is set up on the pitcher's mound. So if you're sitting behind the plate, wherever you are, wherever your seats are, the ring is not that far. So it's a pretty money setup. Like I said, we got club seats. We're on like the third base line. I think we got great seats. I'm super pumped. I think it's going to be a fun show. I've never seen Royal Rumble in a stadium, so I'm super excited, man.
Yeah, and I think we're both pretty pumped for this year's Rumble, and correct me if I'm wrong. I think we're both at this point pretty convinced that we know who's going to win the Rumble, and I believe we both think that that's Gunther.
Well, yeah, I think Gunther's the guy right now. We're still 3 months away. You know, right now, I think Gunther's the guy, but the whole key is what do you do with the Intercontinental title? Like, is he still the Intercontinental champion as he wins it, or do they want to get him to WrestleMania to defend the Intercontinental title? So it's a little bit murky, but yeah, I think Gunther's the guy. Otherwise, I know, like, for instance, at Bet Online, the odds-on favorites right now are LA Knight and The Rock.
That's funny. I mean, LA Knight makes sense. I don't know about The Rock.
So, yeah. We're on a pretty rough delay right now. Do we want to exit the studio and then re-enter the studio and see if that works for everybody?
Yeah, I mean, let's we'll try to fix the audio is great. I think we're just there's a little bit of a delay between us, so maybe we jump out and jump back in and see if that. We haven't even started talking about this week, so we got plenty to go. So
okay,
yeah, you want to jump back out?